Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the TechSupper channel. Today, in this video, we are going to look at how to maintain the last run date time in Oracle integration using scheduled parameter. So there's a date which we want to maintain across the instances in the scheduled integration. Let's look at how we can achieve this in Oracle integration. Before we start, guys, I will request everybody to subscribe to my channel to get regular updates. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the bell icon to get updates as soon as I publish a new video. Now, let's get started. Let's first understand what is that meaning maintaining last run date time in Oracle integration. For example, you have created one scheduled integration, and in that scheduled integration, you are calling one database. And while you call the database, you want to pass the date and time of the previous run so that you can get the incremental records, meaning select star from employee date, where last run date time equals to or between the previous run and the current date, so that you can get the incremental record or the delta data. So maybe in your database, you have maintained one column updated by. So you, every time you run your integration, schedule integration, you only want to fetch the records which are updated between the previous run and the current run. So in this case, you need to maintain a date between those schedules so that you can pass the last run date and time to the database and you can get the delta data. Now here you see you have the first instance, okay, which is kicked off first time, and the runtime was 12th of May 2022 and it ran at 5 o'clock. So when your second instance run, what do you want? You want to get the runtime of the previous run, which is last runtime 12/5/2022 5000. So how you can get this time in the second instance of the previous run, right? Similarly, when this instance run, it ran at 6 o'clock. What do you want? You want to get this 6 o'clock in the third instance like this 12/5/6 o'clock. So let's look at how we can achieve an Oracle integration. So let's get started and understand that. So I am going to create a scheduled base integration here. Click on integrations and click on a create button. Let's say schedule base. So you can do that in the schedule integration only. So let's say last run date time. Click on a create button. So when you create a schedule based integration, you will see the trigger point will be your schedule. So now at the schedule level, you can create our variables, which are nothing, which are called scheduled variables. So these scheduled variables you can maintain across all the instances. Let's look at how we can do this. So click on this, click on a edit button. So here you see scheduled parameters are available across all scheduled runs of an integration and can be used to facilitate processing of data from one run to the next. Okay. For example, the same example I have given you, when performing batch processing, a scheduled parameter can be used to track the current position of batched data between runs. So maximum 5 variables you can create. So let's say click on a plus button to create a scheduled variable. Let's say last run date time variable. So you can initialize it with a blank value, or you can initialize with a value which you want to use to get the data between two dates in the first run, right? I'm just saying this guy, right? Fine. Now, what I want, instead of calling my database, I will print those. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to print, let's suppose I'm going to call a database here. So instead of calling a database, I'm going to use the logger action here, which will be used to print that date and time. Okay, let's say logger and click on a create button. So I'll say always and click on add it, and let's say concat last run date time. And here you see last run date and time. And what I will do, I'll simply put it here. So you can pass the same to your database call as well. Clause. Once all the actions are completed at the end, you need to update that variable. Okay, the last run date. I'll use assign action. Let's say reassign and click on a create button. What I need to do, I need to update the value of my scheduled parameter, which is last run date and time. With what value? The start time of this integration. So this start time will have the run time of the integration run. Okay. So at the end of the integration, when your integration completes successfully, at the end, you can put this reassign. If you have some issues, error, then this will not execute. So better you handle the exception, and in the handler itself, don't reassign this. Okay. So let's try to activate this integration. I'll say start time as well as I'll say last run date and time, and click on a save and close. Now the integration is completed. Simply create an integration, enable tracing, include payload, and click on activate. That's fine. Now I am good to go. So let's test this integration multiple times. So click on this and then submit now, and click on a confirm. So when you do this, so when you create a scheduled parameter and you click on a submit now, you will see this another window wherein you will see the parameter name, the scheduled parameter name. What is the default value you have given? What is the current value? Nothing. If you want to override this current value with the new value, you can do this. So let's say submit. It's submitted. Let me open this instance and we'll show you. Let this to be in progress. The first time it will give you the blank value. So let me open another window as well. Okay, so that I can show you both the things in parallel. Okay, so if I click on this view icon to view the activity stream, you see last log message is last run date and time blank, and you can see message received and what value has been assigned 2022-05-12, the date, current date, and then 13-39-21. What it is the start time of this integration. Then you see 13-39-21, and you can see 13-39-21, right? Start time of the integration run, and the last run time is blank as of now. That's fine. Let's try to run this integration again. So what will happen this time when I will run this second time, this value will come as a last run date and time. Let's see. The second time I am running that. Confirm, and here when you will run this second time, the last run date time becomes your current value. Okay, 13-39-21, and you see 13-39-21. Okay, let's submit it. Then refresh this. I need to cross that filter. Let's wait. You can go to the integration and can come back here. In progress. Wow. And here you see this time I have 13:40, the start time, but here you see 13-20-39-21, 13-39-21, and we can see the same in the lower as well, 13-39-21. Okay, the last run date and time. Let's run it one more time and see what happens. Submit now, confirm, and this time the current value is your 13-40-51, which is your this one. Maybe due to this, you see 13-40-51, 13-40-51, and then submit. Fine. Come here, refresh it in a queued state. Come here, it's again in the queued state. Let's wait. In progress, and you see 13-40-51, 13-40-51, and similarly you can see in the log also. Let the log to be refreshed. 13-40-51. Let's try to run one more time and let's try to override the value and see what will happen. So what I want, instead of having this value, let's suppose I want to run from the previous state. Okay, so what I can do, let's say I want to run from 11th of May. So what will happen? This will go in the last run date and time. Submit. Fine. It's again in the queued state. And here you see 11th of May. But again, you can see here in the last run date and time, this value will be updated. So when you will run this again, this time what you will see the start time, the 12th, 1342, which means the start time of the last run. So this is how you can maintain the last run date time in Oracle integration. So guys, that's all about this. If you like this video, please like, comment and share, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get regular updates. Please click on the notify icon as well. You can find me over LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest. You can also see my blog https://www.techsupper.com. Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day. Bye bye.